Hi and welcome back. Okay, so while you guys were away, it came to a boil. Our beautiful rice pilaf came to a boil, and I went and added the basil. If you have the fresh fresh basil, make sure you chop it like my instructions said. Add it after a minute of boiling. Turn down that fire to just a barrel simmer on your electric ovens, just a low. Let it simmer away. Make sure the lid is on, and you're pretty well done. We're gonna wait till the moisture is gone, and then it'll be ready to serve. Okay. As you can see, our vegetables are going still right here. Lovely, huh? Oh. Almost perfect. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to prep out the chicken for the chicken piccata. I've done most of it, but I want to do some with you guys so we have a little bit of a lesson in this as well. Chicken has a lot of ugly things in it, and we don't want to spread it to our families. So what we want to do is make sure your chicken is always well refrigerated. We're going to use a separate board whenever we're cutting chicken. Make sure your hands are clean. We're going to cut these into medallions like this. See how that is? Look at that. Right on the bias. A nice simple little medallion. Stop it. And we're going to go like there. So out of that 6-ounce breast, you're probably going to get 4, maybe 3 little medallions. See how that is? Look at that. Oh, shit. Ready to go. Alright. I'm going to take a Ziploc bag. We're going to use a Ziploc bag, and we're going to pound these out just a little bit. I want to loosen up the protein, and we're going to make it so it makes a nice medallion when we're floured and sauteing, okay? So we're just going to pound it out just a little bit. Make sure you don't try and pound holes through it. Just give it a gentle little pounding right there. There we go. And voila. Medallion de chicken. Alright, so those are done, right? Done. Now listen, after you get done doing your chicken, make sure you always wash it in hot water and soapy water. Okay? And your hands as well. Always, always, always keep your hands clean when dealing with chicken, fish, poultry, meat. Because anything that's got blood, guys, because it's just bad for you. Get all over your foods. It's going to make people sick, and you just don't want that. All right. We're going to make chicken piccata. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the pan hot. And boy, I better heat up quick because I'm a little bit behind in my minutes. Let's check the rice pilaf. We shouldn't do this, but who cares, right? Boom. Oh! Look again. Ready? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. All right, it's steaming away beautifully. We're going to turn that heat just up, just a hair, because it's not where I want. The green beans are up to a boil, as you can see now. See, look, they're up to a boil. Oh, aren't those just looking fabulous? All right, we're going to turn that off and just let it sit there, okay? Now, the pan's getting hot for the piccata. So you've seen how I pounded the medallions of the chicken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drench them in a little bit of the seasoned flour. Now, the seasoned flour consists of, I got about, let's just call it a cup of flour. Probably about 2 cups in there, but 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, just the regular old garbage stuff you throw in the spaghetti. Paprika, salt, and pepper. Always have salt and pepper. Always. Mom doesn't like it so much, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Salt and pepper's going in. Lovely, a little salt, lovely. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna have in the flour drench for this piccata. But it's going to be golden brown and delicious. Now you can see I prepped out everything else for the piccata. We have the sliced mushrooms. If you got them whole, slice them up like I said in my instructions on the net. And then this is about, oh shit. And this is about how I want the lemons cut, just about that thick. See, nice little medallions. Gotcha? Gotcha? You got it? All right, good. All right, so the pan's getting hot, and let's go ahead and start getting ready for the piccata. What we're going to do is you're going to put another, I don't know, let's call it 3 tablespoons, not tea, but tablespoons of olive oil and butter. The reason I do this is because the olive oil will give it a much hotter cooking surface. If you use just butter, it'll burn before your product gets cooked. So you always add a little bit of olive oil or oil to make sure the surface is hotter for you to cook on to make it sing, which is to saute. Alright, here we go. We're going to do some chicken. Let's get this stuff out of my way. Vermicelli, what are you doing over here? Who didn't clean this setup? Okay, so you see that, we're ready to go there, boom, 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 basil's out of our way, and my knife is gone. There we go there, boom, boom, boom. Now, look how it's frothy, but it's not really burning or the browning of the butter yet. See, look at that, it's nice, that's nice, that's a nice heating surface right there. Pan's hot, we're gonna start by getting these powdered up, and that's all we're doing, we're just tossing it real gently in the flour, and it's going down. Look at it, already sizzling, nice. This is gonna be a good meal, folks. Alright, so we're just going to flour them up. lay them down into this flour or into the butter and olive oil. And these are drenched beautifully. Let go, please. Thank you. Thank you. Look at that. Oh! All right. So, see how they're cooking? Now, don't try flipping them up. An inexperienced cook will constantly look at the bottom of their chicken when it's sauteing to see if it's browning. Trust me, it's browning. Just let it sit. I'll let you know here in a second when it's time to turn it over, and then we're gonna go with the saute action. Yeah. All in due time. So let it go for just a minute. Let's get our tongs ready, because of course I wasn't prepared, and now I am. Our rice. Now we're gonna follow the rice. While we're taking a minute while the chicken's going, we're gonna take the rest of our handful of mushrooms, and we're just going to add them on top of our lovely little rice right there. Just to add a little bit more texture to it when it's cooked out. They weren't in there when I started because it would have brought up too much moisture while we were sauteing, and we wanted them caramelized, right? Thank you. All right, so look, let's look here at the piccata. What we have here is, you see how it's starting to get white around the edges? You see how it's looking all beautiful and good? That is just about ready when we're getting ready to flip it. Let's give it another minute. Don't bother checking it. It's not going anywhere. And bada bing, bada boom. Lovely. Okay, so as you can see, it's right, beautiful, white, a little bit of white around the edges, about 1/16 of an inch of white happening around the edges. You still see the flesh in the center. You see that white? Now watch this. Watch this golden brown. Ready? Pow! Oh, golden brown. Pow! Look at that. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, thank me. All right, so then we flipped it over. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add the mushrooms, a nice healthy handful of mushrooms. There we go. Let's give it a good one. Oh, that was good. Doesn't that look good? That looks good. All right, lemon wheels. Let's give it a little twist. Throw them on in. I'd say about 5 or 6 per pan. There's another one. There we go. And now the capers. Now watch. I'm just going to do about 2 tablespoons. I use my look. That's about a tablespoon and a half right there. A little bit more. A little bit of juice. Oh yeah, smell it. Okay, folks, now ready? Now look, that's all going. Look how beautiful that is. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let it come back up to heat momentarily, and we're gonna hit it with some wine. There we go. We're gonna deglaze that pan to get all that flavor in there, baby. Oh, oh, oh! And that, my friends, is chicken piccata. Simple and easy, right, girls? Listen, they're gonna love this dish. Take your time. You can replay this video on about 100 times. But look at that. Oh, I'm gonna put a little bit more wine because I want a little sauce. We're gonna let that go. There we go. A little more wine. And just so you know, I'm cheating, but I'm using a pinch of the dressing flour. I'm just gonna scatter just a little bit on top. Just a little bit because I want it to thicken out. Just a smear. And we're gonna go up, up one more time. Beautiful. And that, my friends, is chicken piccata. We'll do plate up in just a few minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed cooking. I had a great time. Who are you?